this room. They're getting ready to go forward with a big announcement, and I think we know what the announcement is going to be. And I want to remind everyone right now where we are. We are in New York's District 17. And the 17th district was recently redistricted to include the Bronx and Manhattan, two very blue areas. And Representative Wallace was going in there against a lot of money and against a candidate that was really expecting to win. Sure. And there's been a lot of effort. Um, and right now, it looks like there's 30,000 votes ahead for Lawless. And I'm just going to give you a feeling for the energy in the room right now. Take a look. Everybody is waiting for the big announcement. Music is blasting. People are excited. I can hardly hear myself think. Over here, we've got a great big group of media. Everybody's here to find out the results. We got the media behind me here. So let's give it up for all the media here to report the story that we have here. One of the big stories here tonight is that this district was chosen by Ameripac, and that's Elon Musk's political action committee. And we had a lot of millennials and Gen Zs out working, knocking on doors, people with a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of new ideas, a lot of ways to reach out to new people. And they were knocking on tens of thousands, million doors. They just kept calling people, knocking on doors. The energy was amazing. And we're going to be waiting here. We're going to keep filming until they come up to give the announcement. It's going to be any minute. Live streaming. We got a lot of excited people. Excited people holding signs, dancing. It's amazing. Yes. Look at this crowd. This crowd looks really happy to be here. Look at all the beautiful people. Looks like all the media have gotten on into the front room, waiting for the big announcement. You've got a front row seat to the Lawler party. This is Amy Troy coming at you with the victory party, the Representative Lawler.
What an absolute ass kicking. Folks, tonight, the Hudson Valley told Mondaire Jones to beat it. I can't thank each and every one of you enough for everything you've done to make this happen.
Did you not ask for any more money tonight?
I will give you 24 hours before we start the next campaign. Folks, look, 2 years ago, we made history. We not only defeated the chair of the DCCC for the first time in 42 years, but we ended Nancy Pelosi's reign as Speaker of the House. Tonight, we won with historic margins across this district. I am proud of the fact that we got over 81,000 votes out of Rockland County. I couldn't have done that without a team. And I have been blessed to have a phenomenal team in both my official office and on my campaign side.
Yes.
And there's too many to mention by name, but I want to thank each and every one of them, because without their hard work, this never would have happened. So please give my team a big round. I want to thank my mother, Marie, who's here with me today. I'm 38 years old. And I know I look much younger than I am. I'm 38 years old, and I still remember, I think I was about 4 or 5, and my mom yelled at me about something, and I threatened to call the cops. She reminded me that if I did, they'd take me away and I'd never return home. So I thought better of it. And she gave me a good kick in the ass on the way out the door. But my mom has always been my biggest champion and supporter, and I want to thank her because I want to thank my brother James and my sister-in-law Kara. As you can see, I got the short end of the stick. But he's always had my back and has always stood up for me. As many of you know, I have a mouth. He had the brawn. We made a great team. But I especially want to thank my beautiful wife, Joanna.
Yeah.
Who just 8 days ago gave birth to our second daughter. But without her patience, her understanding, and her support, there is no way that I could do this. And I want to thank her parents, George and Elena, who have been a tremendous help as well. I know Juliana and Elizabeth will be extremely excited, not by my win tonight, but by the fact that I'm going to be home for the next week. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now, folks, I'm proud of the campaign that we waged. Over the last 22 months, I've worked tirelessly on behalf of you and this district. I'm proud of the fact that I've been rated the fourth most bipartisan member of Congress. I'm proud of the fact that we passed 10 bills through the House, 5 of which became law. I'm proud of the fact that we brought back over $70 million in community project funding to this district, more than double what my predecessor brought back in the same amount of time. I'm proud of the work that my office has done to serve every constituent and every community in this district. We have closed over 4,500 individual cases, brought back over $20 million in benefits due to constituents. I've held over 1,000 events in 22 months in this district, separate and apart from the time that I spend in Washington, D.C. No one will ever outwork me, and no one will ever get me to stop fighting for you. And we're proud of you. Now, folks, there is still a lot of races to be called, and obviously the big one for president.
Yes.
But we have a lot of work ahead of us, no matter who comes out victorious tonight.
Yeah.
And I am fully committed to doing the work that you've elected me to do. We have an affordability crisis. We have a crisis at our southern border. We have international crises around the globe. And here in New York, we have seen disastrous consequences from one-party rule. The cashless bail law that will go down as the single stupidest piece of legislation that was ever enacted into law anywhere in the United States of America. Congestion pricing.
Yes.
We lead the nation in outmigration, not because of the weather, it was 71 degrees out today, but because people cannot afford to live in this state.
No.
We will do everything we can from a federal level, working with our partners in state government. I want to congratulate our great state senator, Bill Weber. Working together with our partners in local government, from Ed Day to George Homan to Teresa Kenny to Jim Monahan, and so on. We will work to stand up for you. This is not about federal versus state versus local. The fact is, the reason we have been successful is because I have never, ever backed down from a fight and never, ever stood silent against issues that harm our community. And I will continue to be a voice of common sense and stand up against the stupidity that we see at every level of government. I've always believed that regardless of party, background, identity, religion, Republican or Democrat, black or white, Hispanic, Asian, citizen, immigrant, gay, straight, Jewish, Christian, or Muslim, we all must find ways to come together.
Yeah.
We must listen to each other,
Yeah.
understand each other, and work to find common ground so that every family in our community has the chance to succeed. And that's exactly what I've done and what I will continue to do as your representative in Washington. Because regardless of whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, it doesn't matter, folks. We all want a few basic things in life. We want a good paying job to provide for our families. We want a quality education for our children. We want access to housing and healthcare. And we want to live in safe neighborhoods.
Yes.
That is what this election is about. That is why we won by such a big margin.
Yes.
You know, every election that I've been in, I have a ritual. I vote with my family.
Yep.
I travel around the district in a truck with big signs on it. Deliver cookies to the poll inspectors and say thank you for working our elections.
Thank you.
And then I go to my dad's gravesite and spend some time with him. When I was 26, my dad passed away from cancer. It was a life-altering experience. And in our last conversation, he left me with two powerful lessons. To whom much is given, much is required.
Yep.
To always keep my eye on my moral compass and do God's work. Those words have guided me through every decision I've made, including my choice to run for Congress. Public service is a noble calling, one that comes with sacrifice, but immense reward when done with humility, integrity, and dedication. And as your congressman, I have always put our country and our community first, and I have always worked with people of all backgrounds and beliefs. And as my old and first boss in politics, John McCain, once taught me, you have to serve a cause greater than your own self-interest.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you for trusting me to represent you and your family. Together, we will make the Hudson Valley a better, safer, and more prosperous place for everyone. I am grateful for the opportunity to serve. I am grateful for your support. And most of all, I am grateful for your friendship. God bless you. God bless the state of New York. God bless the United States of America. Let's celebrate because we have a lot to be grateful for. Thank you.
All right. My team. Yeah. So I'm here right now with Anastasia Young. She's from the Connecticut GOP. And she has a story to tell about how she helped how this all happened. So Anastasia, what do you have to say?
This is exciting. This is the most invigorating experience of my life. I was chosen to be the field director for U.S. Congressman Mike Waller, and I was given 4 days of training and let's go. And I took on the challenge. They told me he won by 2,000 votes. I said, we're going to quadruple that. So I'm really excited. My first U.S. congressional race. I need to tell him right now. 1 second.
You did a great, great job.
I appreciate it.
I'll reach out to you.
And there you have it. New York's Hudson River Valley has gone red, and it's going to be continuing to be a long night ahead of us as we have a lot more races to go tonight. We'll be away for a while yet, and keep on coming back. We'll have more information for you later.